What's up, guys? Welcome back to the MontyVerse. We are here to check out episode 7 of The Last of Us. Nikki, are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
We left Joel in a pretty precarious predicament.
Precarious is another term to use lightly. Basically, could be life or death.
Yeah, we don't know if Daddy's dead or not, and I'm a little scared.
I am too, but I'm also interested to see how Ellie handles it on her own.
Well, there's only one way to find out. We are starting episode 7 of The Last of Us right now. Songs. This music is very catchy.
Mm-hmm. Fuck. At least he's currently alive.
Come on.
For the moment.
Leave. Shut up, Joe.
Take the gun.
Joe, shut the fuck up!
You go. You go. You go north. You go to Tommy. You go.
No, she didn't leave.
No way.
No, there's no way, right? Star-Lord.
Oh no, gym class.
Talk about horror. Oh, dick.
But pick up your pace. I'm not running doubles again because of your shitty attitude.
I don't want to fight about it.
Fight about it? You don't fight. Just your friend fights. She's not here anymore, is she?
Yikes.
Oh! Ellie slammed that door so hard, she sent us into a backstory. She sent us into an origin story.
Well, Bethany's in the infirmary with 15 stitches.
Good.
Okay.
Just put me in the fucking hole.
I put you in the hole 3 times. It doesn't work. So I'm gonna try something new.
What?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. You're smart, Ellie. You're so smart, you're stupid. Can't see where this is going? Let me help you out. 2 paths ahead of you. First path. You keep acting like a grunt so you get the life of a grunt. Up at dawn, walk the streets, walk the wall. You eat shit food, you do shit jobs, you take shit orders from your patrol leader, who'll probably be Bethany. And that'll be your life from now until you catch a bullet from a firefly or fall drunk off a roof or get your hair caught in a moving tank tread. There's the other path. You swallow this pride of yours. You follow the rules, you become an officer. You get your own room, you get a nice bed. We eat well, we don't go on patrol. We're cool in the summer, we're warm in the winter, and best of all, when you're an officer, you get to tell the Bethanys of the world exactly where to shove it.
Nice.
This man knows how to appeal to her.
Why do you even care?
I care because no matter what anyone out there says or thinks, we're the only thing holding this all together. If we go down, the people in this zone will starve or murder each other. That much I know. There's a leader in you. And one day it could be your turn. Or not. So which way?
Keys.
Good.
Is that it?
That's it.
Can I have my Walkman back?
Come on, dude. Alright. Is he the one nice Federa agent? Federa officer. Triceratops!
Who are you, Billy?
Or sorry, force a habit.
Ooh, the comic she was talking about with Sam.
Yeah, and the pun book. On her desk.
Oh shit, I totally missed that.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat.
Riley, where have you been? What the fuck is wrong with you sneaking up on me like that?
It was a joke, okay? I thought it would work better. In my mind, you loved it. So, how's it going? Okay, it's bad.
I thought you were dead. You've been gone for 3 weeks. I should fucking stab you.
No, I appreciate your mercy.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just ran away for a bit, that's all.
If you're going through some shit, you're supposed to, I don't know, talk to your best friend about it.
I came back. Wait, who gave you the black eye?
Tell me where you were.
Give me a name and I'll fuck him up.
It was Bethany, and I already fucked her up. Where were you?
I joined the Fireflies.
Oh, fuck you. I'm not in the mood for this, Riley. I'm really not in the mood. You're a firefly?
Jesus! I told you I'd fucking do it.
Talking about liberating the QC is not the same as... Fuck, where did you even...
Slow down. I will tell you everything. First, you have to promise me something. Sort of crazy, and you're gonna say no, but then you have to say yes. Come with me for a few hours and have the best night of your life.
No.
Okay, now say yes.
I'm not going anywhere with you. It's... Great, it's 2 a.m. and in a few hours I have drills where we learn to kill fireflies.
Get dressed.
So stupid. Turn around.
You're so weird about that.
Does this mean we're gonna get to hear Take On Me at some point in the show?
I would hope so.
Partly
Love that
ego
song.
anymore. It's a new patrol what they just put in.
Well, we're not going to the park.
Okay, so where are we going?
Secret.
They are pretty stupid.
Fucking stupid, are they?
Okay, rocky start. Could have been worse, though. Could have been a 7-Eleven situation.
No, thanks. I'd like to keep my other eyebrow in one piece.
Well, since you're
Oh,
so interested in
explains the scar.
self-preservation all of a sudden, maybe you should stop fucking with Bethany. What's that about?
Nothing stupid. She had to get 15 stitches.
Maybe you shouldn't mess with people like that.
I'm sorry, are you telling me not to beat people up? You put Carol in the infirmary for a fucking week.
I'm just saying, you can't fight everything and everyone. You can pick and choose what's important.
Oh, are they teaching you this at Firefly University?
Kinda. Yeah. And fuck Carol.
Fuck Carol. Fucking Carol.
Oh, Firefly lights are better.
Congrats. 1 point for the anarchists.
We prefer freedom fighters.
Whatever. How many floors?
Like 2.
What?
Okay, I'm sorry.
2 floors. Fuck you.
I was attacked.
Oh, shh.
Oh gosh.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Is this the big surprise?
No, this guy wasn't here yesterday.
Ew, I would not have
Is that
picked it
you?
up.
Bottle's real. This isn't moonshine either. It's like from before. This guy must have spent every card he had to get this.
No one told him he couldn't mix pills with that shit?
I think he knew what he was doing.
What the?
You're sick, you know that, right?
You laugh too. You're laughing.
Okay, you're drinking it or what?
Ew.
Oh, that's pretty gross. Like, how do you know he didn't smash pills in there?
Yeah, like, I get that that a lot of things are scarce, but I would not be that
I get
desperate.
Oh, okay.
It's great.
This was a callback at least, though. So that's cute.
Yeah, alcohol and firearms.
Oh,
What
God.
happened? You started
That's
dating
smart.
some Firefly dude and was like, it's cool. I think I'll be a terrorist.
Yeah, that's it. We're getting married.
But really, why?
Okay, one night you were in the hole. I got bored, so I snuck out. I was on my way back, being stealthy like I am. And this chick popped out of nowhere.
Chick like our age?
No, like 40 or 50. Whatever, anyways, old. She said she was impressed watching me sneak around, avoiding guards. And she asked what I thought about Federa. So I told her the truth. They're fascist dickbags, and they're the ones that should be getting hanged for their crimes, not the people. She's like, all right, if you want in, you're in.
That's it? No weird initiations?
Nope. I said yes, and now I'm a Firefly.
That easy to give up everything, huh?
By everything, you mean becoming a fascist dickbag?
I mean, I don't know if it's that simple. Like, in a way, Fedra kind of holds everything together.
You know, as much as I love arguing with your stubborn ass, you're on a mission here.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, jumping between buildings. It's scary enough when Spider-Man does it. Like, never mind.
I mean, Spider-Man is also a superhero.
I know, but like, it's kind of nerve-wracking to watch anyway, especially if you're afraid of heights or watching it from certain angles.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those things where like a small slip-up could be very bad.
I'm saying, look at Tom Cruise. Shattered his friggin' shin.
Oh God.
Those lights are new.
Yeah, they were out of the block a couple weeks ago. You know, more people in QZ, so more apartments.
So Fedra's not entirely bad.
Fascist dickbags, starving their own population.
Fireflies blowing up the storage depot didn't help.
Propaganda bullshit.
Yeah? So you don't bomb stuff anymore?
Not when civilians are around.
That's propaganda bullshit. The mall? You out of your fucking mind? They sealed that place off for a reason. It's full of infected.
If it's sealed off, then why isn't it sealed off?
Ew.
Yeah, it's been exposed for a few years.
Yeah.
So,
A New York company.
so, what do you think?
It's fucking... Wait, the lights.
We're fine. You saw outside. It's like a big bunker. No one can see shit but us. Tonight, I'm gonna show you the 4 wonders of the mall.
You plan stuff?
I called
Wow,
it!
you called the shit out of that. Wow.
And it's like the only song by them I even know. So like, that was a gamble.
Good job. I love how her mind's blown by an escalator. I guess mine would be too.
If you've never seen one in your life, then 100%.
Yeah.
This is so cool! So this is the first wonder, right?
There can be 5 wonders in this mall. Be careful.
If you're someone who like is born like without any concept of the old world, it's like a mall has to be super weird because it's like
Absolutely.
like buying stuff at like a store in like this kind of environment. Dawn of the Wolf.
Nice, I like it. Back in 5 minutes. I'll be back.
I'm sure.
Exactly. My mom said when the outbreak happened, people started looting until the military shut it down.
Locker
So
got
the
looted.
stuff that's gone is the stuff that people needed the most, or wanted,
Locker?
I guess.
Right, so
To be fair, shoes are a
Sneakers.
necessity.
I love how
I'm
she
not
called it
so-
out.
Or that shit. I mean, I don't get why people back then wanted all this stuff.
do you need me to explain it to you?
Haha, no, I know why. It just looks uncomfortable.
Yep. What?
Nothing, I was just trying to imagine you wearing that.
Shut up.
All right, come on.
We're almost there.
Oh,
Ellie. I'm on my way.
fit check. Oh no, Gap.
Gap was looted. And I say that as someone who loves Gap. We're not sponsored by Gap, by the way.
No,
Close your eyes.
we're not.
4.
Whoa, a carousel.
Shit.
Horsies.
What? No way.
This is like really good carousel music. Like, what is? I've never heard a carousel play good music like this.
This just makes me wonder, like, what does Disney World look like right now?
I know it's probably just exactly the same. Like Disney probably has like the force fields from Wakanda,
You're drunk.
and they just
No.
protected
Yeah,
everyone.
Not yet. Give me. You need help? No.
To be fair, that would make riding a carousel a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Also dangerous.
I mean, okay, that's true, because you're not strapped in. Never mind.
Did you really leave because you actually think you could liberate this place?
Don't say it like it's some type of fantasy, Ellie. They've done it in the other QZs. Set things right, the way they used to be.
Yeah, we could do that too. If you come back, I mean, we're like the future. You know, we could make things better. We could be running things.
You could be running things. I turn 17 next month. That's when you get your assignment. You know what Kwon gave me? Sewage detail.
Ugh.
Alright, I don't blame her for running away now.
Standing guard while people shovel shit. That's what they think of me.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
I don't know. I panicked. And I ran. And the longer I was away, the harder it was for me to come back. Is that making sense?
Well, I get it. I would have gotten it back then too, you know?
You know, you're the one thing I miss from that fucking place. If that makes a difference. No? You know what? We're 2 wonders down, 3 more to go, if you want to keep going.
I mean, I'm on a magic horse with like 1,000,000 lights. I don't know how it's supposed to get better.
I don't know what the others are, but I can believe it gets better than that.
Is that a time
I
machine?
mean, imagine there was a time machine. That'd be sick. Imagine this show just becomes like Rick and Morty. We're really good at these machines.
Oh, fuck you.
Well, look at that.
Oh yeah, like
Have you done this
we're at
before?
the point where it's like I think that's
Idiot,
almost
I
a
was willing
default
to
for
do
us
it
is
with
to
you.
make faces in pose.
Yeah, that's cute.
Let's go, bunny. Oh, shit. What should we do?
Newbies.
Bunny ears?
Wait.
Back to back?
Yeah. Just scary.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Get after me.
Okay, sorry.
I love how this
I got you.
projects the perfect amount of panic while doing this.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
That one's not bad.
I mean, I was thinking like they're lucky all this
You
is
like it?
working as much as it does. Damn.
Alright, that's pretty cool.
Right.
And like that scene, at least it looks like it's in really
This is the
good
most beautiful
shape.
thing I've ever seen.
Like perfectly preserved almost.
Oh yeah. It's like they knew not to F with this, of all things.
Well, it's very hard to steal giant arcade machines.
Well, even then, like, they're not, like, worn
you
down.
know?
Like you said, it's so well preserved even after 20 years.
Useless shit. Coins.
Not that useless shit.
Once.
Like, the color hasn't faded from anything. Like, the paint's all still good.
You asshole.
Yeah, I'm the same asshole that spent an hour yesterday breaking this fucker open. Thank you.
Oh wow, so she like planned this whole evening.
Aww.
This is not a date, but definitely a date.
Dude.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Deadpool.
She
How do I
chose
play?
Raiden.
Master Bite.
There's so many of them.
Hollywood's James Remar, as our friends from what the show would say.
Boom.
Ow! Who's doing that?
Oh, she's a button masher.
Do not finish me.
But then you wouldn't get to see this.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
I knew American Girl dolls were evil.
Hey! Oof.
Oh no.
That's pretty gnarly looking.
Dang, they used all those coins on one game?
Oh. Come on. Next thing.
It's getting late. I have to wake up and make my bed soon. So,
We still have a few hours left though.
yeah, I just can't get in trouble again. But I'll be here tomorrow.
I got you a gift.
Oh. I mean, I do like gifts. Is it a spider?
Nope.
Is it in your shirt? Nope. Is it a water pistol?
Better.
Better. Is it a dinosaur?
Possibly.
I mean, I'll be your best friend again if it's a dinosaur.
Oh, really? My best
Whoa, an A&W
best
standalone.
friend.
Oh, wait.
Panda Express.
Wait.
Subway.
Is it
I
tacos?
mean, that would be a great gift, though.
Not tacos. Is this where you've been staying?
Mostly. Ta-da! Volume 2.
Oh.
Shut up! You made a second one? Where did you get that?
What did the frustrated cannibal do?
Lay it on me.
He threw up his hands.
I'm gonna go. Okay. What did the triangle say to the circle? You're so pointless. Okay. How does a computer get drunk? It takes screenshots.
What are screenshots?
Okay, that's a good joke inside of a joke.
What do you call an alligator in a vest?
Bombs.
Did you make these?
Yes, Ellie, put it down.
To kill soldiers? You didn't find this mall, did you? They posted you here. And you recruit guarding their stash?
We would never use them on you or anywhere ever near you. I would never let them do that.
You would never let them? Right, and you think they're gonna listen to you? I mean, I guess we'll find out.
Ellie.
It's okay, I'm going.
Ellie!
None of this shit was even about me.
Would you stop?
Fuck you!
Ellie! Ellie, I'm leaving. They're sending me to a post in the Atlantic QC. I asked if you could join so we could go together. But Marlene said no.
Who the fuck is Marlene?
Marlene is the lady that helped me get... It doesn't matter. Ellie, I tried. Tonight's my last night in Boston.
Why did you bring me here?
Because I wanted to see you.
And?
And I wanted to say goodbye. This isn't easy, Ellie.
It actually is. You just did it. Goodbye.
Man.
Riley! Riley!
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Surprise.
My god, these.
The fifth wonder. I thought you'd like this one the best, so I saved it for last.
Spirit Halloween. It's just all over the place.
Doesn't matter what time of the year it is.
Give me the book.
You don't know what it was like to have a family, to belong. I mean, I didn't have them for long, but I had them. I belonged to them. And I want that again. Maybe the fireflies aren't what I think they are, but they chose me. I matter to them.
You matter to me first.
Oh.
God damn it, I want to punch you so bad.
If it makes you hate me less.
You sure about this? About leaving?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not saying it all pissy and shit. You're my best friend. And I'll miss you.
Well, mate's not over yet. One last thing.
Sure. Hey. Mm-hmm. What am I supposed to do with this?
Put it on stupid.
Why?
Because it's fun. And this music sucks.
You little thief.
I was definitely, probably gonna give it back.
Uh-huh. Right.
Can't play this on the playback, so you guys gotta take our words. Good music. Why would you want to dance in Halloween masks? Oh, I see a Batgirl costume in the background. My eyes just catch the bat.
I mean, that's on brand.
Very much. Aw.
What do we do now?
We're gonna figure it out.
Oh no.
It was too good to be true.
Get ready to run.
Oh no. Shouldn't have all these down.
It's too bad they don't have one of the bombs with them right now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's so gross. Nice shot.
Yeah, no shit.
Holy shit!
Oh no.
No, 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 no! No!
Oh.
There's more stuff over there you can break.
What are we gonna do?
The way I see it, we got two options. One, we take the easy way out. It's quick, painless. No, I don't like option one. Option two, we just keep going.
What are you talking about, Riley? It's over.
It will be, but not yet. It ends this way for everyone sooner or later, right?
Dark, but
Some of us just
true.
get there faster than others. But we don't quit. Whether it's 2 minutes or 2 days, we don't give that up. I don't want to give that up. We could just be all poetic and shit and lose our minds together.
option 3. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, this is such a rough, like, state of being.
And once again, like, I was part of me was thinking, like, oh, is this like a breather episode again, maybe?
There are no breathers in The Last of Us. Wow, so we don't even get to see, like...
What happens to Riley?
No. Oh, I wonder if they show it in the games. I wonder if they go all the way with it in the game.
Right.
I wonder, or, you know what? Curious? I wonder if this is a divergence. I wonder if...
Right. I mean, my theory as to what happens after this, and I think it's pretty basic, is whether Riley, like, is killed before or after turning, and then the Fireflies just learn about... This is how they learned about Ellie, because obviously they were wondering what the heck was going on with Riley.
Yeah. Or, well, no, they're storing their bombs there. So maybe, like, after Riley died,
Right.
Ellie just starts living there.
Right. Well, like I'm saying, it's like, the only real question is, does Riley actually turn at all, or does she die beforehand?
That's a very good question.
I think the implication was that they were just gonna wait it out, but...
Yeah.
With Ellie not turning, then that's actually a good question of, like, well, what did she do then?
I mean, right away, just gotta address the set design again.
Yes.
Like, holy crap. Like, I mentioned last week about how each episode feels like a unique movie. Like, each episode, the setting is so different that
Oh, yeah.
the directors for each episode really get to play with the environment. Like the previous director does not get to do, like all of those sprawling landscape shots from last week of the snow, which they didn't get to do in episode 5 and 4, and now with this episode we get some extreme close-ups, we get a lot of use of color, we get some great blurring effects with the coloration. It's just really, really gorgeous. The show is just how much effort they put into the cinematography of this show is really fascinating.
And that's actually a really interesting point. I mean, despite the fact that we have maybe not a lot, but some flashback sequences, I guess with probably the exception of Kansas City, they're really not reusing sets or locations, which is honestly, like, kind of commendable that they've kind of diversified the world, like, with all the different, like, the number of locations and, like you said, the variety of them.
Yeah, they had a lot of fun with this episode. All the stores, the Macy's, the Best Buy.
I have to wonder. I mean, neither of us are familiar with Boston, so I do wonder if that was based off of any kind of real shopping center.
I don't know. All my Bostonians, Mark Wahlberg, if you're watching, Mark Wahlberg or Tom Brady, who's not a native Bostonian, but he is a patriot. Let us know if that mall is actually in Boston. Man, what this show does love stories so extremely well. We got a version of that in episode 3 with Bill and Frank, which is more, I don't want to say traditional, but it's more of like two adults falling in love with each other. It's a very interesting story. This did such a job of a good job of encapsulating not only young love, because young love is very awkward. And I think this episode does a really good job of showing that awkwardness in young love, like especially young love between two friends. Because straight or any number of different, whatever your sexual orientation is, if you've ever had to engage your friend romantically, if you ever had romantic feelings about your friend and you were afraid to act on it, it's terrifying.
It's horrible.
Because you don't want to lose that friendship, you know?
Right.
And to see both of them have those moments of either of them testing each other to see who's gonna make the first move, or if it's okay, if it's safe to make a move.
Right, or even like, especially in Ellie's case, she was angry at her. And she like had to kind of swallow her pride and decide like, okay, screw it, like I'm gonna go back, even though she was just ready to bounce on her. And then like you can almost say like, in a way, I wonder if there's part of that one's like, if I didn't go back, then maybe she wouldn't have ever gotten infected. Like that's interesting, like how all that kind of plays, because it's the puppy love, but also in this environment. Yeah, and it also informs us a lot about Ellie's character, why she's so angry when we first meet her, why she's a little bitter towards the Fireflies. Oh God. Why she's like not okay with Marlene. Like, she probably like blames them entirely for all of this, and I mean that wouldn't be wrong. Yeah, and you know it's why she feels so driven with her mission of immunity. Right, like she wants to be the cure. Because if there was a cure, she wouldn't lose Riley. Right. Man, Storm Reed, really good in this episode. She's great. I haven't seen her a lot, but everything I have, like especially as a young actress, she's great in everything I've seen her in. Storm Reed was really good in this episode. Bella Ramsey, great this entire series, so not a surprise that she was good in this episode. And they had to carry this pretty much this entire episode. Yeah, outside of the very beginning, it's really a bottle episode almost. Yeah. And it's so beautifully done. It's almost very. It's obviously tragic love, but it almost has like that Romeo and Juliet vibe where it's like two lovers on different sides of a war, you know? And I really like that interplay with like, oh, your side's wrong. No, your side's wrong. It really shows us that the Fireflies are just as bad as Fedra. Like there is really no truly good side in this conflict. Well, I mean, I'll give you one better than that. I don't even know, like, I mean, I have a feeling, but like, if someone asked me like whose side I as a viewer am on, I don't know. If someone were to ask me what side I was on, I'm Team Daddy. I'm Team Daddy Joel. So far the only really successful place we've seen is the name, like Jackson, the name of Tommy's compound over there, commune. Yeah. It's really the only successful, and that's because people are working together. Right. There's no QZs. There's no Fedra. There's there's not even Fireflies. Because even like we've seen in Kansas City a resistance that has taken over Fedra, and they were no better than Fedra at the end of the day. And then look what happened to all of them, because well, that was the biggest problem. It's like a lot of it I think is ego getting in the way and people not. I don't want to say it's not. I mean, to an extent, they're not acting rationally in a way. No, it's the same evil that's corrupting Fedra is corrupting these resistances, because all of them are out for themselves. But the commune is out for the entire community. Tommy says, like, we all have to look out for each other. It's for the betterment of everyone, you know. So that structure in this kind of world works because there is no capitalism. Like there is capitalism, there can't be capitalism here. Like, you could have it, but there's really no good to it. That's why the mall was such a foreign concept. I know, and it's such a symbol of a bygone era, that the evil of I don't want to say the evil of capitalism, because capitalism could be good, you know, in certain ways, but well, it's kind of like that joke in the Frank and Bill episode, like, the government are Nazis. Or like Frank said, like, they're not Nazis. Yes, they are. Well, okay, now. But stop it with your conspiracy theories and thinking of the government. There are literal Nazis. Right. Well, now they are. Right. So, like, I mean, I think that's the big takeaway is, like, it just depends on, like, how everyone is working together. Because it's a matter of, like, just kind of having the compassion and empathy for people who are in the same situation as you, and therefore, what is the best way for us to do it together? So, because, yeah, sure, you had Bill, who's the crazy survivalist, but other than that, and hey, maybe not so crazy, but otherwise, like, a lot of these people, like, they just cannot function otherwise without other people helping them. Like, it's just not possible. Yeah, and I mean, it really does kind of
And also, and this episode really does a great job of informing us why Ellie is so attached to Joel. Because Riley says, like, you've never had that family. You don't know what it feels like to be wanted by someone. And Fedra doesn't really want her. Like,
no, they want to use her.
Even Kwong said it. Captain Kwong? Or
I don't remember his title.
I know his last name is Kwong.
Kwong,
Kwong. So he was just like, listen, you have two pets. You could either be a grunt, you could be an officer, but like at the end of the day, like she doesn't matter. She's just a cog in the machine.
Right.
They really don't want her. Like they don't need her.
That's why he was so smart. Like I was saying, is he was trying to like appeal to her sensibilities of like, like how is he gonna convince her the best way? No, as familiar as he was with her.
And I think this episode does a really good job of telling us that Fedra's full of shit too, because she's like, oh, Marlene recruited me because of how well I snuck through the city, but now she's sending you to Atlanta.
Yeah.
So really, they don't want to recruit you because you're good at sneaking through the city.
You mean the Fireflies?
Yeah, the Fireflies. They just want you because you're an extra body, and you could watch these bombs for them.
I mean, I wouldn't say that. Just personally, I don't know if that would be entirely.
It makes no sense to me tactically. You recruit this person because she's so good at sneaking around the city that she knows extremely well, and then you're gonna send her to a brand new city.
Well, I definitely think sending her away is stupid. I would say, like, by all means, because she clearly had a litmus test ready to go for her in terms of like, is she, whether it's for the right reasons, like she knew how to like ask the right questions to know if she was worth recruiting. Whether or not.
But again, I think Marlene is also can't be trusted. I think she's shady too.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: the most redeemable thing about her that we've seen so far is the fact that she like recognized Ellie and like her potential importance. So,
yeah, but again, it's for personal gain. It's for
personal gain, but it has the capacity at least to help everyone.
I think the Fireflies in episode 1 were painted very heroically. Like, oh, we are on a mission to liberate this QZ and to get this cure. But I think we're starting to see like maybe they're not.
I actually like question in case I'm forgetting something. Were the people in Kansas City considered Fireflies, or were they just their own people overthrowing?
I don't think they were considered Fireflies because I never saw them. They don't have they never had any of the insignia on them.
Okay.
They didn't have the Firefly logo.
I didn't think so.
I think they were just called the Resistance.
Right, which again, understandable why they did it, but then at some point some of their tactics were then more questionable and got them all screwed over.
Yeah, I mean, it's all shady. It's all dirty pool. It's all shady politics.
Right, and again, like you were saying, Kathleen was the embodiment of I'm doing this for my own personal reasons, F everyone else.
Yeah, out of curiosity, I also wonder like how many, because Riley gives them option A, which is obviously
off themselves.
Yeah, you know, but I wonder how many people did that. I wonder if there were more people that did have cures, like were immune to infection and just ended up offing themselves.
Oh, I'm 100. I would not be surprised. Like
that just made me think that.
Oh, I wouldn't. That's I think that's a great point to make because again, we're not familiar with the game, so we don't know what happens. But
because it seems like Ellie was ready to just end it, but
yeah.
but Riley was the one who said no. We just have to keep going until we can't go.
Right, and I think that just kind of comes down to like how do people view it? Do they dislike the idea of that loss of control and becoming like that menace, or do they feel like, hey, this is my life, I want to also live it out as long as I possibly can? Because that is the other problem, is the fact that it varies for everyone.
Yeah, and that's why she goes back for Joel.
Also, the other big thing is that Riley made the point of like some people, it's inevitable for everyone, but it happens quicker to others. So they're younger, so like they already have less time than a lot of other people get infected. So I totally get that point of view too. Yeah,
it reminded me of The Fault in Our Stars, the book.
Oh,
Some eternities are bigger than others. But that's why she goes back for Joel at the end, because we got to keep going until we can't go anymore. So if there's a chance I could save him, I have to try. I have to keep going.
Yeah.
Because I've got no one. He's the only one who wants me around. He's the only one who needs me.
Right. And she did it. Like, I mean, we'll see the results of that in the next episode, but she went for it. She tried to be resourceful and it paid off. Yeah.
And, you know, it's just really, this episode really fleshes out Ellie's character a lot.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it shows that she's naturally intelligent. It shows us exactly why she is the way she is when we first meet her in the series. And Ellie was like the last one of, because we keep meeting these great characters, getting their backstories, and then them dying. And then Joel we kind of lived the series through him because we've seen him before and we saw him after. But Ellie wasn't around before, so Ellie was always this big mystery. But now I feel like we know a lot more about Ellie's character. Really good episode, really strong. I mean, there hasn't been a miss yet.
No.
But another really strong episode. It gave us everything that I think the show is desperately needing at this point, which was to inform Ellie as a character.
And it built the world even further.
Absolutely.
And introduced another great character.
Yeah, and it allowed us as the audience to ask more questions about the world we already know, because they're charging through to the Fireflies right now. And part of me is like, I hope it works. Like, I don't see any way else for this show to end without them getting to the Fireflies, but who knows what happened. And
that's still my favorite thing, is the fact that, like, by all means, I know the game is amazing and I'm sure we're missing out. I also love that we have no inkling of what it could be.
Yeah.
Like, I know part 2 exists, but I'm okay. And actually, like, we were talking with other people who were like, well, how's it supposed to continue? It's like, we don't know, but I'm kind of glad I don't.
Yeah, I don't want to know. And I only want to know what I have to know for each episode, because this show is really great. I did notice that the soundtrack was very 80s. And 80s, as we know from Bill and Frank, means danger. I wonder if that was a little homage to that, because they were listening to 80s music. 80s means danger.
Yeah. All I could think of is, especially looking at her room, which is pretty damn cool, all things considered. Like, I'm sure they have some limitations, but it made me kind of think, if the world, like, basically ended in 2003, what would our pop culture interests be like today?
Just the NSYNC would still be around.
True.
Justin Timberlake wouldn't have had a solo career.
Hey, Mighty Morphin would have been around.
Yeah, Power Rangers obviously would have been around still.
I feel like Ellie would like them.
But that was from the 90s, you know, so that's still around.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I would wonder if Ellie would like them.
She probably would. I don't know, but all in all, really good episode. Tons of information given. Really strong cinematography, strong acting, strong writing.
Yeah.
Just perfection. Just like really good shit.
Really good shit.
This series is spoiling us. I also found it funny that they were in an arcade playing Mortal Kombat 2 in an adaptation of a video game. So it was a video game in a video game adaptation of another video game.
Oh, I know.
Which to me is just that's cool. So, you know, all in all, really good episode. But I think that's it. I think we're all just huge fan of this episode, huge fan of the show. If you like this video, give it a huge thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our latest content. We've got Power Ranger reaction videos every Monday, Last of Us every Sunday, and tons of stuff in between. So check it all out. Nikki, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Twitter at EglerNikki.
And you guys can find me on all of the socials at the MontyVerse. And until next time, guys, stay versed.